Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Channel Audio Group's 6th official podcast. Today, we'll be talking about choosing the best screen for your event. In today's world, tech has evolved to the point where consumer standards are at an all-time high. A flat screen TV used to be a huge deal, but now, nobody even bats an eye at 4K. When people attend an event, those standards aren't any lower. If you're focused on taking care of your own business, family, or simply organizing the event at hand, you most likely will feel overwhelmed by the options and information thrown at you when searching for a screen. So right off the bat, let's go ahead and talk about some of the obstacles that you may face. Delivering the quality that people see on their TVs at home, maintaining screen brightness to be visible in an extremely well-lit environment, as is typical at large events, making sure that the screen is large enough for people all the way in the back while not being too overwhelming for those at the front, and helping the client choose a screen that covers their basic needs while keeping it in budget. Most guides online are too complex and filled with unnecessary information. In this post, we'll go over some basics of finding the perfect rental screen to help you figure out what's best for your event, and we can handle the more complicated issues. Okay, people, so let's go ahead and tackle the first screen we are going to talk about. It is the LED screen displays. Over the last decade, LEDs have taken over. They produce red, green, and blue light, which are balanced to allow any color to be produced. This allows an LED to cover the full spectrum of visible light for us, creating an extraordinary, detailed, and vivid images. Here are a couple benefits of LED. They are the brightest screens you can get. Most are perfect for outdoor use. They are thin, so they do a great job of preserving event space and neatness. They are very power efficient, so very green. They are versatile in their setup, and they can be mounted, placed, or transported nearly anywhere. But of course, there are also some downsides to LEDs. An LED's pixel pitch is commonly 15 millimeters, or 6 millimeters if you have a huge budget, making it less than ideal for people sitting in close proximity to the screen. While they are very thin and space efficient, they are also very heavy. This means that they often need large rigging systems. Okay, on to the next screen. Let's talk about plasma and LCD displays. These two options seem very similar and familiar to most people, as they are the most in-home office settings. LCDs range from 17 inches to 16 inches, and plasmas can reach all the way up to 110 inches. Whoa. Both options will be able to handle about 1080p, which is high definition, and are ideal for small events when you need an inexpensive, light, and high-quality display. Okay, so now let me list some of the benefits of the plasma LCD. They are very affordable. They are very light, which makes them easy for setup. They look great and don't need any masking or decorating. They have great connectivity with inputs for VGA, HDMI, DVI, S-Video, composite, and component inputs, and also their adequate brightness for all indoor use. Now, of course, there's benefits. There's going to be downsides. Here are the following. They aren't very big, with 60 inches being the largest LCD display. They are best used for meetings in smaller rooms versus larger conferences. Brightness is inadequate for a sunny outdoor setting. Okay, trucking along here, folks, let's talk about projection. Projection has been around for quite some time and is still one of the best ways to achieve a large display. Because of this, there are many options to fit your criteria, from size and price to brightness and resolution. Projection is simple and often favored because it can be applied to a variety of flat surface. We're talking white wall. We're talking the outside of a building, your garage door, heck, even a bed sheet, or a professional projection screen, which is always ideal. Certain projection screen materials allow for both front and rear projection, making it highly versatile to the specifics of your venue layout. As a general guideline, if you do not have specific instructions, you want to double the width of your screen to find the appropriate distance from projector to screen. Nevertheless, always be sure to consult the manual or an AV professional to an event. Also, an excellent resource for calculating viewable area, throw distance, and optimal seating distance can be found at projectorscreen.com. Okay, so what is an appropriate screen size for my event? Well, finding the right size for your display is a delicate balance, assuming your audience won't all be the same distance from the screen. Some factors to consider when choosing a screen size are the following. Where is the closest person going to be sitting relative to the screen? What about the furthest person? What content will you be showing? One large logo or smaller text? How will the lighting be? If it's dark, the whole screen will be more visible. These are all the things that we can help figure out for you, as well if provided some basic venue event information. The final topic we will be talking about today is screen resolution. Now, this might be one of the most important things, guys. Screen resolution is the number of pixels that make up your image. Resolution is measured in either total pixels, so 1080p equals 1080 rows of pixels, or pixel density, which is the number of pixels in a given area, or pixel pitch, the distance between pixels. People become very caught up in the resolution of the screen, but forget the most important fact. Your screen resolution only matters if your content is up to par. A 1080p display won't make a low resolution image or video suddenly high def. If you want the best quality, the place to start is the quality of your content. And with that, I am going to leave you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this guide, and I hope it helped out when it comes time to choose the perfect screen for your event. Feel free to reach out with any questions. We're always happy to do anything we can to make an event run as smoothly and, most importantly, successfully as possible.